Can you hear me? Yes. Are you ready to vote? Yes. Are you ready to win? Yes. So while I'm setting up, I'm just going to tell you, I don't know if you know this, I was born in Seneca Falls. Did I tell you that before? Yeah. People always ask fun facts, you know, what's a fun fact about you? I was born in Seneca Falls, and I lived for the first 4 years of my life across from the Elizabeth Cady Stanton house. So thank you. Thank you for adopting me here. And as you also might know, I have 9 adopted siblings, so I am always happy to be adopted. I'm always happy to be part of the Fulton County, Herkimer County family. So I'm going to start by saying thank you to Teresa for running. People say it takes courage to run. What really takes courage is to run with integrity. What really takes courage is to be honest. And what really takes courage is to be a public servant and to serve the community. And that is what Teresa is going to do. I want to thank the Fulton County Democrats and all of the volunteers. All of you, clap for yourselves, because I know a lot of you have been working really hard. Fulton County is on fire. So, I'm going to move this just for a minute here so you can see. So I want you to just help me out here. Honk your horn or clap if you think that Washington is working really well right now. I do not hear a thing. Not even a peep. That's a lot like my opponent, isn't it? Yes. Not a peep.
That's right.
So here's the thing. We have an opportunity now. I'm going to just move this thing because we're going on the fly here. So now I want you to clap or honk your horn if you think we need to change Washington. If you think we need new leadership. I do too. So let me tell you how I got to be right here, right now, because this is really important. Because health care is on the ballot. I served in the St. Lawrence County Legislature for 8 years. I ran in 2002, and everyone said, you're never going to win. And I won. Just like now. Here we are. So in 2002, I ran, I won, and I served 2 terms. And this is what's important, because the second time I ran, I was unopposed. And that tells you that I am able to work with other people, I put party aside, and I get the work of the people done, right? And don't we need that in Washington? Yes, we do. So in 2010, I thought I'm done. A career in politics is not what I envisioned for myself, and I volunteered for lots of different things after that from 2010. But fast forward to 2015. My daughter Ada was diagnosed with something called degenerative disc disease. And she lost the ability to walk, and she lost the ability to stand. And she needed to have emergency back surgery. And you can imagine it was terrifying. But we were lucky because we had insurance through my job. So Ada got the surgery that she needed. A month after her surgery, I lost my job. And we lost our insurance. This is a story I hear too many times in the North Country. So in 2017, when Elise Stefanik voted to repeal the Affordable Care Act and to kick 64,000 people in this district off their health care and to eliminate protections for people with pre-existing conditions, that was it. I knew I had to run. I know what it's like to fight for your child. I know what it's like to fight for your family, and I want you to know I'm going to fight for every family in the North Country like I fought for my own. So healthcare. Healthcare is on the ballot. If Elise Stefanik had it her way, she would kick 64,000 people off their insurance. Folks, she's voted 5 times to repeal the Affordable Care Act. And this week, and this last few weeks, we realize how important this is, because November 10th, guess what's going to be in front of the Supreme Court? Healthcare. Healthcare, if they have their way, they will eliminate the Affordable Care Act. They will strip away protections for people with pre-existing conditions, and they have no plan to replace it. We will be on our own. I want you to know that I will work with Joe Biden, and we will get a Medicare public option passed, so that anyone who wants to can buy into Medicare, and those people who want to keep their insurance, they can do it. It's about choice, it's about expanding access to health care, and it's about doing it now. Raise your hand if you're one of our phone bankers. All right. Folks, I want you to know we've made probably today, 3.5 million calls since the beginning of April. 3.5 million calls. We've been very strict about COVID. We've been working very hard to make sure that we reach every voter out there, and that is where you come in. And as we talk to people, what do we hear from them? They're worried about their health care. They're worried about their children's future. Mental health, substance abuse disorder. Do you know Elise Stefanik took $104,000 from the opioid manufacturers and distributors, and then she voted against health navigators who are helping families seek addiction treatment services? Who does that? Not a public servant. Not a public servant. She's taken $300,000 from the insurance companies that want to strip away our protections. They want to take away our health care. Not a public servant. That's why we've got to win this election. That's why we've got to win this election. Do you know, we hear from people who say, I am so worried about Social Security. 1 in 4 of us in this district rely on Social Security and Medicare. And these guys want to strip it away. Elise Stefanik wrote the plan in 2012 to privatize Social Security and to end Medicare as we know it. And in Congress, she has voted to cut hundreds of billions of dollars from Social Security and Medicare. That's why we've got to win this election. Elect me, and we will protect Social Security and Medicare. So, over 117 days ago, we learned that Russia put bounties on the lives of American soldiers. Fort Drum, troop security, force protection, that's what's on the ballot. And Elise Stefanik has been silent. She sits on the House Intelligence Committee, a committee that we learned she was missing from 4 months. She just decided she didn't need to show up. She had time to go to Tulsa. She had time to go to Iowa. She had time to go and speak at the RNC, but she can't show up and stand up for our troops. She has been silent. When I drive around the North Country and I see handmade signs that say, I am not a sucker, I am not a loser, I am a veteran, that is the reason why we need to win this election. Until Stefanik stands up to this president and unequivocally calls out those words, they are her words as well. So, all of these issues are important, and we can spend the day talking about all of the issues that we face. But one issue is crucially important, and that's who is going to be with you. And there's a saying, the best predictor of future behavior is what? The best predictor of future behavior is past behavior. I am here with you today. I will be here with you tomorrow, just like I have been for the last 30 years. I have been with you, fighting with you to make people's lives better, and that's what we're going to do in Washington when we win. So I want to thank all of you. It is an honor to run. I am honored to be your candidate. I would be honored to have your vote. And now, what are we going to do? Go vote.